Yes, I greeting in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie the First. You see, uh, give thanks to all of the subscriber them, all of the new subscriber them, and if you like the video, press subscribe and get a notification when the next one is out. You see it, which is very soon. You get me. No, the flowers in the background, the tree, the plant in the background. It's a seasonal plant. It's a tomato plant. Trust me, it's there for its reasons. And thing is, it's season. It's like the season close, and it not really do anything. Like it just a wither away. You get what I say? Let me say, I personally am somewhat attached, so it's just there. You understand what I say? I still like it. It was there as a reflection of garden, greenness, growth, and things like that. It still represents that. I mean, it still create that impact. It will make somebody want to get up and go water their garden. Respect. Let's see, yeah. But you don't know, one of them things, man. See? But, you see, the reason why I talk about even Muta Baruka and Fantan Moja the other day, just for this simple fact. See, we suffer a deep-rooted science where practice for keep us the way we are. The reason why I'm saying that science is have a whole heap of different sprout and sprangs and region. One of them are the media, one of them are the healthcare, one of them are the education and things like that. But we could start trying to dissect education today. The rest of them are just like institutions where just dead away the individual who work inside of them perpetrate certain things. But we could start with education, and even how we educate one another on the streets. Or first thing we're gonna talk about is that we consider information like a reward, a bragging right, a sort of authority. You get what I say? It give you this level of authority over the man and have the information. You get what I say? Which is very wrong, because the information then are relevant to just you alone. Share the information so that person's practices or action from now on essentially benefit you too. You understand what I say? It's not education or information is not bragging right. No other race of people deal with it like that. No, this is because them know the relevance side. They were taught the relevance of it by their successive government, politics, and all of them things that ensure say these things are passed on, these things are exchanged, because they know the benefit of the replacements, which is the next generation that come up. You understand what I mean? So we collect information not our life to use them to benefit, better balance and enhance our progress, and we leave them evidence them experiment to them come advance on them knowledge and probably side the different thing. But yes, at the same knowledge was the basis, the foundation for the research. It might have worked for us at the time in that level, but when them get it later on, them elevated for probably easier for them or less effort for them. You understand what I say? Just example, scenario. You see, that's the relevance of information. One basic scenario. So you see. But we not treat it like that. For the simple facts of then, we were deprived of ourselves, everything during slavery. Part of the science was for them have for 500 years. It take less than 50 years for change the generation. To be fair. See? Now the generation where you beat them into submission with them, can't even talk about them past them issue, them can't even use the tongue with them can't even talk that. That's a part of the punishment, part of the beating, part of the experiment. If you make sure say that happen. You get what I say? No, when the kids them born, which is the coming generation, the Bucky master and the slave master them and make sure say this generation and not teach them anything about themselves before after that. See? Even though them have a little knowledge of themselves still, or probably a lot of knowledge of themselves. The goal is not to teach this new generation anything about themselves. Neither religion, neither healthcare, culture, nothing about themselves. See, so this new generation grew up with nothing about themselves. See, the next generation grew up now, that part of the plan now, you have to apply that anymore. You don't have to exercise that method anymore for the family, because if them don't know anything for teach, which them never get for learn anything from the first generation, obviously the generation that them bring up, them can't teach them anything because them never know anything. And those who might get to like a secret and thing like that, it can water down information and water down, and it spears amongst the generations, the coming generations. You understand what I say? So apply that to in regards to health, religion, and culture and a whole. Seeing how you understand the level where we're there. Now, because of this, when black people start to access information again and things like that, with them can share knowledge and understanding, them start see it was a treasure. Still is a treasure to this day, and we still not find the right treasure yet. You get what I say? So, and also the facts are well, then them did have to keep it secret even from them best friend, so them access information and I learn for read and them thing then research other things about black civilization, even before slavery and connecting to Africa and things like that, and all of them thing there. See, black people did have to keep them thing the secret, so information becomes like a classified tool, a taboo amongst black people. You know, see it. So more time when you practice certain things, you have to keep doing it over years, over a certain generation. You know, say automatically it take time, becomes part of your DNA. You know, see it. So the regard for information and knowledge is like basically come part of our DNA in regards to how we pursue it and in regards to how we share it as well. You know, see it. So that's the thing where we have to be careful and be aware of, which is one of the reasons why I think Marcus Garvey make him most fatal mistake. You know, see, I'm not saying he wasted time or I'm not do a good job or anything like that. Everything that he said I needed to apply, I agree with it. You understand what I mean? It's just a turn and the strategy when he used caused him to waste a lot of time. You know, see, because again, the people who know that the thing we are talking about is very detrimental and worth everything to them. You understand? But the reason why people don't pay it no mind and take more heed to what you say, or the relevant and necessary people them take heed to it, is because how you bring it across to them. You understand what I say? Me remember as a youth, we may listen, alright, before we go there, so. Because you got other people in the group where I try to communicate to as well with certain standards in regards to themselves. See? Certain morality and certain things. And if them know some boy, I saw them leader, I go talk to them, or the man where them I listen to, and then we them regard them and I talk to them with you know what I say? Like a lesser man. Seeing like a child where, you know, see, or like an idiot, an imbecile where should already know this all along. No, that's not the way it works. Information don't work that way with black people. When you are privileged to information, don't think it's the same way for the next man. You understand what I say? It's not a privilege. Sometimes it's some qualities some people see in you and decide that they can trust you with certain level of information too. As a black man or as a black group. You understand what I say? Added to that, you have other black people who accept the stereotype and the allegations, the no history, black history. You understand what I say? You have some black people accept that and them say us or other people where try perpetuate a different level, them see them as actual idiot and enemies to the people, to themselves as well. You know, see it. So you have to be careful of them people and how you come across with your message. You come across with the message. You know, see it. You have to deal with people because the standard over there is ABC, primary school, basic school. That's how we deal with knowledge of ourselves. That's how we deal with self-esteem. That's how we deal with self-confidence as a people right now today, compared to the rest of the world. The self-confidence where we have, it's not from knowledge, understanding, or how to coexist. It's from like we were forced to do so. We know we're a human being and we know we're confident and we know we're strong and we know we can do everything and anything where everybody else can do as well. You know, see it, especially us as Jamaican. You know, see it, so we just know, say, yeah, no matter what, can't tell me that. I don't care, read or write. I have confidence as a human being. I have confidence. It's the right to exist belongs to everyone. And once you exist, you're supposed to be confident and have a certain level of self-esteem. But it's not based on education or knowledge of such. Yes, it's based on common sense. Mostly. You get what I'm saying? But that confidence is not from the facts of well then we are learned, educated people. And you know, see. You know, see. So you know, in a some society, in a Western society, then from my observation, see, what them do, them take it down to basic school level. See, when them a deal with for them pitney, them I find some pitney have a certain problem, a certain issue whatsoever, you never get them have them sit down there in the same class and struggle with what while the rest of class flourish. You understand what I say? If them have to find a scientist who specialize in a learning, find a scientist who specialize in a teaching, find a scientist who specialize in a comfort in regards to certain mannerism, certain character, yeah, and find them scientists there and make them come up with strategies to apply to teach them picnic and give these strategies to teachers, specialist teachers, specialist schools, specialist classrooms, whatever, for reach to them kids here and ensure say them learn to a certain degree, not by force, but by science, basically. You understand what I say? Them get in them brain, make them, when them not like school, them have a way of them who make them like learning. You understand? So if you don't want to go to school in a crowd, you have a way where you can learn same way. Or a way how them can make you get to like it, which is not a bad thing because again it's knowledge. You know see, the education, you know see, it's like feeling in the dark, but at the end of the day when you finish, you know if you choose right from wrong and you can navigate the world out there. You know see? Yeah. So them have methods where them reach out and teach everybody the best way them can. They make it them point of duty, the education point of duty. You know see, is the word them know and use the purpose of the term education for what it is. You know see, 100%. Them not kick them out of school and call them dunce bad and blame them for not being able to learn. No, them know something is wrong and them find out what wrong and approach it from there. So I know me not expect Jamaica to extend them level of resources to do them thing there, but at least stop blame the youth them for not being able to do certain things. You understand what I say? Explain to them the position. You know see, every man knows that them can achieve or should be able to achieve, but them not see no way, them not see no hope, them not see no source. You know see, so again, the next best thing is to go to the organization and the group where offer them source, hope without any form of what I call it, borderlining. Any sort of branding other than shatter, stepper, good brand where them want to hear. A good brand, where good brands that are relevant to the group, to the organization, to the craft. You know see? You know see? So, from this, we are going wrong with the youth them, or we are teaching them, or we are approach our teaching, not just as Jamaican, but as black people. You know, see, by seeing knowledge as a bragging right. You know, see it, and because we know it and you don't know it, you're an idiot, you're stupid. Whatever me, they have to teach you this and now. It's like you will receive it and don't believe it, or practice it. Because at the end of the day, you ridiculed me. And like basically, I had to learn this because of some, you understand? It's how you bring across the message, make it receivable. Sometimes a good message you come, you knock on the man door and I tell the man him now, him just run your way. You know see, and the message I feel more benefit. You know see, but oh yeah, I just saw. Yeah? You might we thinking of ourselves for it's your benefit, so you have to take it any way we are deal. Because I said I didn't know it already. No. And I saw it go. And we have more prime example of being affected or having these disabilities. We are more prime example of having these disadvantages growing up and coming up. You know, see, it's part of the practice we should have known. Our people them we teach people should have known so well and watch the people them get beaten not to learn for generations. You get what I said? Every evidence, everything about themselves was seen from them. Other things them a try learn or whatever, however, most of the things with them know up on them own. Our practitioner them for know say we have to take the knowledge where you have and bring it down to basic school level. It might come across a way, but you know what? That's what the work is all about. That's over there. You know, see it? See, so from you can't act like the people them where you teach and I teach them in the same way, yeah. Them you have to teach them, you have to find tactics whereby them learn where you put to them. If you teach them one way and them not accept it, it's up to you, down to you for create a level whereby you can balance out the thing and make people understand what go on. You know, see it? I feel so, and this is weird enough of us, enough man who attempt to try to educate or elevate the thing, fall short along the way. You know, see it? because of how you come across. I remember as a youth, my father had listened to nothing but Marcus Garvey, you know. All of the tapes, them, every program whatsoever. See, wasn't a Rasta man, but Pan-African, no doubt, strongly. You know, see, but, and me, I'm second. So I'm there as a youth and always there at the boldest time of my life. It's not like the things that Marcus Garvey has said, alright. It's not like the way him sound as a Jamaican, it's not enchanting, given the facts of well then, he must speak perfect, fluent English and things like that, which was one of the main attractions for most of the people. You know, see, it's like the way him bring across the message to me. It's like, well then, like you look down upon a set of underlings, you know me, I say something building beneath your class, beneath your everything. And I talk down to them about things where you teach them all along, things that was there on the side of the street for them to pick up on. No, Marcus Garvey took superior knowledge, superior understanding for you to even begin to discern the difference. You understand what I say? Plus to learn it to a point whereby you can dissect the science and explain it back to somebody else. See? We have to jump out our ego, out of ourselves. You understand? Anxiety some of the time. You see it make us frustrated, anxious to get something across and bring it across and perpetrate it like time I got done. Like somebody else will pick up on the message and pass it on before. You get what I say? So in regards to how we communicate, what we know, this is one of our biggest problems as black people. You see? And I think we need to address that and take a new approach with how we attack to one another, when we attack to one another. Last time a man literally misunderstood what you said, what you did. You know, see, that is our biggest problem as a people. Not just black people, not just Jamaican. You understand? How we perceive information. More blessed. Share, like, and subscribe. Rastafari. You don't know, we continue with the prison saga and come on. See you? More blessed.